All right, this is Robin Clifford here from Straight Up Stand Up Vegas. I'm here with the most talented Diaz Mackie, who I'm gonna tell you, Diaz. I met Diaz last year, or actually it's been 2 years now. He did my show. He blessed my show with a couple of comedians that brought him on, and I'm gonna tell you, man, I've been following you. You did your thing here. You performed pretty much everywhere here, twice, 3 times, and man, you made your move to L.A. So, what made you decide to go ahead and make that move to L.A.?
What made me decide to move to LA was after my residency ended at the Rio. We headlining there over at the Crown Comedy for 1.5 years.
Right.
It was, do I go back to doing the local bar shows with the local comedians?
Right.
And open mics and things like that, or do I take that leap of faith and do what I always intended to do in the first place, which is go to LA when I originally moved out here from Michigan.
I see.
And so I felt at that time, instead of to regress, it was to take that leap of faith and move to LA.
So that's huge, though, man. You took a leap of faith, and that was a good way to put it. So, do you have any regrets for the timing that you did it? You think you did it at the right time? You think you should have stayed here a little longer to get some more shows under your belt? How do you feel, moving forward?
I felt that I know I definitely should have stayed here longer. Sometimes I feel like I should have left a little earlier, but everything happens in God's timing. I think when it happened, it was proper timing for me. Being a resident headliner here in Vegas, had I left earlier, I wouldn't have had that experience. I had met a lot of comedians working at LA Comedy Club and things like that from LA. That way when I moved out there, I didn't have to start over and fight for stage time.
Right.
I pretty much had respect of some named comedians.
Right.
So I was able to get stage time and progress, and for a longer, it wasn't that difficult of a transition for me.
Right. Well, I mean, you were talented, man. You still are talented. What are some of the places that you've worked in LA so far?
In LA, all of them. I've been at the Laugh Factory in Hollywood, the Improv in Hollywood. I'm at the Comedy Store on a regular basis, the Ha Ha Cafe in North Hollywood. I'm doing the Irvine Improv here and there. I'm in San Diego a lot, over the Madhouse, the Comedy Palace, and the House of Comedy, different places out there. So yeah.
Right. So now this is just not
and that's in the California area.
Oh, right on. So have you traveled back east?
Yeah, I headline nationally.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Been at the Improv out in Miami as well as Orlando, the Bonkers Comedy Clubs, all over the country. I've been in Jacksonville, Tampa.
You know what? I'm
Michigan.
That's beautiful, man. I mean, if you had, I mean, you're in a position now where you can mentor young comedians who are coming up, man. Comedians that you actually come back to Vegas and see who are still doing the same thing, who didn't take the leap of faith like you did. What would you suggest to them, man?
Really, to be true to yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, with everybody, it's different. So I feel that you can't really mold another comic.
Yeah.
You can just give advice to an extent. Because when you mold somebody, you can only give advice from what you know and your experience.
Right.
Then you're trying to create another you.
Right.
For me, it's just been a blessing. For other comics, I would just say just know yourself.
Yeah.
I always recommend trying to have some type of foundation in God.
Right.
But, a lot of comics don't believe in that, but it's definitely helped me.
If somebody was looking for you, man, looking to see where you're going to be performing next, what would they do?
You can look for me on any social media site. On Facebook, it's Diaz Mackie. You can look for me on Instagram at Diaz Mackie. Twitter at Diaz Mackie. My fan page is Diaz Mackie Live. And then the website is diazmackie.com.
So how long are you going to be here in Vegas, man?
I'm here in Vegas until the 12th.
Okay.
The 12th of October here, over at the LA Comedy Club in Bally's. And then I'll go back to San Diego, and then my next show is at the Comedy Store on Tuesday, October 14th, and then at the Ha Ha Cafe in North Hollywood on the 15th. Right
on, man. Well, I'm going to tell you folks, this is one of the, please look out for this cat. He's one of the up-and-coming comedians.
I appreciate that.
And I've been a fan of his for a long time. This is not scripted. And we want to thank you, man, for doing the show, and appreciate your time, man. All right?
Keep God first.
God first, man. Thank you. Diaz Mackie, Robin Clifford, Straight Up Stand Up. Peace. Thank you, man.